Hey, Father Taylor here on a rainy, somewhat chilly uh, Thursday. It's September 25th, and this is your weekly eBlast. A couple things to go over, some things that are close, about to happen, things coming up a little bit, a few weeks from now. First of all, we are working our way through our book, which is called Surprised by Hope by N.T. Wright. I know of at least we have given out at least 30 copies. So a lot of folks are reading this. We had a great turnout on Sunday, and a number of folks who are not coming to the after church discussions are still reading the book. So that's a great thing. I think the book is highly relevant for how we understand life today on the basis of what's to come. So getting all that straight is really important. So thank you. And we look forward to a great discussion coming up this week. We have a couple of events I need to let you know about. Coming up on October 4th, that's 2 Saturdays from now, we will have our annual blessing of the animals, pets as it is. And that's our version of our little St. Francis celebration. And why is this a big deal for us? Because this is an inviting event. We have had usually about half the folks who come don't go to Trinity, which is means that blessing of the animals is a great and short little event where you get to meet some neighbors. You get to bring some people if you like. People are very happy to talk about their dogs and their cats and whatever pets they bring. So think of it not just like, oh, it's just some prayers for the dog. Think of it as another inviting event which helps people come into our neighborhood. We get to help people neighborhood come into our church area. So we're just looking forward to that. October 4th, and that is at 4 p.m. On the next weekend, and here's where I definitely need some help, is we have Trunk or Treat. That is the weekend of October 18. We have Trunk or Treat, which the first year we did that, the actual Trunk or Treat, I think we had 7 or 8 cars. And I think we had about 60 kids. Now it is up to, I don't know, maybe 20 cars, and we have virtually every kid under a certain age come out, and their moms and dads come with them because then they all go down to the green, which means Trunk or Treat is another one of our community-focused, invite everybody to come events. Here's where I need the help. I need your car. And when you come, I need you to come with your car and a big bag of Halloween candy. So what are you going to do? So we can decorate your car. They have kits. If you don't know about this, if you go to CVS or some other store, they have these kits for decorating your trunk. Amanda's got enough things right now for about 5 cars, but I would like to see us fill up our parking lot. Just because it just gives that much more fun for kids. And we're getting close to having the whole parking lot filled, but we just need your cars. So here's what I'd like you to do. Can you contact me or Amanda and say, yes, you can use my car for Trunk or Treat? So here's what that involves. You would simply send an email or a text. That's great. And then on the 18th, if you come at 4:30, we will decorate your car for you. And if you don't want to do it, but we'll have the stuff and we'll get your car decorated. Then about 5:30, all the kids and families stream down from the heights and everywhere they're coming from, and they fill the parking lot. And you get to see who lives in the neighborhood of our church. And these are the people who our first line of who do we have a ministry to is, of course, the neighbors and the neighborhood of the church. That doesn't mean we don't minister to people in West Hartford and Farmington and Avon. Of course we do. But these are the people that live near the church. And this is like our first layer of who we minister to. So if you come, bring your car at 4:30, we'll get it all decorated for you. You get to see the kids, pray for them, to yourself, pray for them, and just begin to ask the Lord, how can we reach these families and kids? So send me a note, whether it's an email or a text, send a note to Amanda or send her a text and let us know you're coming. We'll take care of your cars. Saturday, October 18th, you drop the car off at 4:30. Okay? So that's that day. And here's the other event I want to tell you about. Then Sunday after that, on the 19th, I've invited Reverend Ranjit Matthews to come and speak at both services and to share after at our breakfast alpha. I think I've advertised that Ranjit is one of the most interesting guys I've met, who's got quite an interesting personal history. In addition to that, in his role as a priest, he has served, for instance, on the presiding bishop's staff. He was the liaison to Africa, spent time in Africa, became a guest lecturer at a university there. So that's pretty interesting. He has served in a ministry that is trying to reach young people at the basically street level out in Hollywood in a totally different kind of a way. We use a lot of hip hop and stuff that was kind of like connects with the culture. He's been a priest in our diocese at churches and currently serves as the canon to the ordinary, which is a fancy description, meaning that he is the chief of staff for the bishop. And so you get to talk to him not just about his life and his ministry, but you get to talk to him about, hey, what's going on with the diocese? What happened at the House of Bishops meeting? What are trends happening within churches these days? You get to have a great conversation with him. And that's on October 19th. I'm hoping everybody will show up for that. All right, great. So hopefully keep praying for our church and our church's mission and for the people around you. And we will continue to serve the Lord and hope to see you this weekend.